It's all very tidy out here now. It's a bit of a shock. Just moving that one lot of pallets has made a big difference. I've told Mark he's not allowed to touch it now, so we'll have to go cold. So I did wash the snail poo out of my hair. I'm not dealing with it very well. It's sort of flopping because it's over to the side, and I don't normally wear it over to the side, and the style is over to the side. But I've got appointment on a week Saturday to have it coloured, and I'll get her to give it a tiny top-up trim. And I'm hopeful that once it's got colour in it, what normally happens is it gives it some body, and so it won't be quite so floppy, because it's really irritating. I didn't put mousse in it. I've run out of mousse. I've just remembered I've run out of mousse. I'm going to have to order that next time. I was so I've been cooking this morning. Mark likes the cake. I enjoyed making it, and I enjoyed one slice of it, and then thought, actually, it's not really for me. I'm sure I'll have another slice tomorrow, but it's nice because it's gluten-free and it's got no added sugar. So the sweetness in it is from the fruit, from the bananas, although I couldn't really taste the bananas. They'd been in the freezer for ages, because that's what I do when bananas start to go. Mark will eat them like that. I won't eat them like that. When bananas start to go, I just chuck them in the freezer. And then every so often I can make banana bread. But I think you're meant to make banana bread with bananas in this condition, not frozen and then thawed. But it works, and it worked. And it was nice to use the figs. There were 3 figs. And I just chopped them up small and put them in, and that was nice. Keep moving nearer to you. I want you to be nearer. That feels better. I was thinking, it's raining now, and we've got sort of really rough weather forecast for the rest of today and all day tomorrow, and windy and wet. And I was thinking how nice it is that the chickens and Ida have access to 3 shelters. There's what we call the sheep shelter, which Mark partitioned off, and we prepared for sheep that never used it. And then you've got the shelter that she uses, the other side, that's full of rubbish that just needs picking up and moving. There's a big sawhorse down there that I've noticed is laying on the ground. I'm sure it was standing up. I don't know why it's laying on the ground, because I go down and even just lifting that is a bit too much sometimes. So yeah, so they'll all be in there probably, or they've got the coop where the food is. And everywhere you look are black feathers. That Brahma has just lost such a lot of black feathers. And underneath their roost, which is where all the poo goes, it looks worse because a lot of it is black feathers. It isn't poo. So yeah, but I'm quite pleased that I don't need to worry about them in this weather, that they've got plenty of choice. If they don't go under that, I'm sure they're not under that shrub, but there's that evergreen shrub in the summer that they go under for shade. So yeah, that's pleasing. I've just been reading some newsletter that I get for Guardian Europe, and reading, I've left it, I haven't deleted it, I'm going to read it again. But worryingly, we in Europe are moving to the right, and Germany's moving to the right. And I was like, there's all that crap about those that don't read history, don't learn from history, are destined to repeat it. Whatever that thing is, that's what's going on, isn't it? It's like there's people of our generation and our parents' generation who remember what happened, and then you've got people. I don't know. You see, I think about my kids and my adult children are in their 40s, and I know damn well that they would not, that they know history. I know damn well that they know that what happened is now being repeated. I don't think I'm pretty sure that they are not contributing to that. But below that generation, so below 40, mid 30s, late 20s, are people that have moved on, people that have no idea, people that have not paid attention, and now all they can see is the populist view, which is what's happening in Germany. Very frightening, oh God, very frightening. So whilst all eyes are on, for me, and have been on America, because still the leader of the free world has consequences on my life, I need to pay attention to what's happening in Europe. And I will. Not that it will make any difference. I can't make any difference. I can't make any difference. And it really, really pisses me off that people are so fucking dumb. Really pisses me off. So there's that going on. And of course, what we're doing is watching TV. We're watching Line of Duty. We're watching rerun DVDs of Line of Duty, because it's a great way to not have to watch reality, and not being, we're not lovers of some of the crap that's on the TV. So we're watching Line of Duty, and we had to go back we had completely missed 3 episodes of series 3. So we'd watched the first 3 episodes, and then the following day hadn't realised that we'd missed a disc, and then went on to series 4. And it was only towards the end of series 4 that we were seeing, there was a brief flashback, and we went, what happened to him? What happened to Cotton? Where was that? When was that? So I looked back, and I looked online and discovered that we'd missed 3 episodes. So we watched last night the last 3 episodes of series 3, and it was so intense. I'm really pleased we watched it, because it was an important piece of information to have, and I suppose because we're old enough and our memories are poor, we seem to just go along with it and not realise that there's stuff we need to know. So I've got to remember. So tonight we start series 5, and the good thing is that series 5 is back to English, because the series 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, series 4 was in French, and I couldn't get subtitles, and that was really difficult. So now series 5 will have subtitles in English. So we normally only watch a couple of episodes in an evening, but I think we needed to get through those 3 episodes because it was so tense, and so we're watching that. Somebody mentioned where the crawdads sing and the girl with the louding voice. I read both of those. They were lovely books. I read both of those, and somebody mentioned on Chapel Sands, and I've ordered that. I've downloaded that. And I'm still rereading. I've moved into quite a way back into the book I was reading, that I went back to the beginning and read. So yeah, that's it really. I had a baking morning. Well, I had a cooking morning. I made meatballs for our main meal, and made the cake, which is the banana bread was really simple. Did I mix it with my hands? Yes, I did mix it with my hands. So my hands were working this morning, and then they've become really painful this afternoon. It's random. I think that's it. Jazz, I've just let Jazz out. She sits in the doorway. You open the door, and if it's really raining, she's like, so she's neither in nor out, and you're left holding the door because you're stupid. So she went out and sat on the step. I mean, it's not a deep step, but it's protected because the rain's not It's not heavy, but we've got heavier rain and wind due tonight and tomorrow, I think. Or is it? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday, maybe Friday. Yeah, tonight and maybe Friday. I think it's going to be really windy. So Mark's been doing the water filters. He's changed the water filter on the fridge. He's changed the water softeners for the incoming water. That was on his list on the magnetic board on the fridge. So that can be knocked off the list. I'll have to find other things for his list. He's doing okay. I think he's probably going to take the window chains down before he goes into hospital, because they could come off now. We're not going to be using those. And they just get in the way. They're a pain in the bum when you're trying to get in and out the door. And they hold water. So if you get a lot of heavy rain and it hits them, then when you go through them, you get very wet. So that'll be one I can put on his list. I hate him not having a list. He probably likes not having a list. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. But he'll do it when he's ready. Yeah, that'll do. So what am I gonna do now? I'm gonna reread that newsletter, I think. Or maybe I'll wait. Maybe I'll wait and read it another time when I'm more awake. I've been watching Bake Off, a different series of Bake Off now with Benjamina in it and Jane. They're good cooks. And Selassie, he's good, I think. And Andrew. So I don't know what series it is, but I'm watching that one now. And I can't remember. Don't tell me, because I can't remember who won that one. I keep looking at them thinking, I don't know whether who was it you? Did you win that? So yeah, that's my, and I normally watch The Repair Shop, and I put it on the other day and watched it, and they're changing the episodes. So in place of the planned episode, they're showing you something else. So there's no Jay Blades in it. And all of the B-roll is, because Jay Blades is often in the B-roll and he isn't, it's of wildlife or water running or people walking, but not Jay. So I don't know what's going on there. I hope that the allegations are untrue. That would be good, wouldn't it? But I don't hold out much hope. There you go. I nearly took you into the kitchen and did my cooking with you, but I wasn't in the mood for being organised as you need to be if you've got people watching. So that's why you didn't come into the kitchen. That's why all you got were a couple of photos. Okay, see you.